Indian Air Force Su30 MKI has become a nightmare for rival fighter jets in simulated war games. Built in India, Su30s have beaten Eurofighters as well as American F-15s and F-16s in simulated dogfights. And now, Armenia wants to utilize India's expertise to modernize its own small but crucial fleet of Su30 fighter jets. The reported upgrade involves avionics, electronic warfare suite, as well as integrating India's indigenous Astra or Astra beyond visual range missile and other weapon systems. While speaking to the Hindustan Times on the sidelines of the esteemed Tarang Shakti air exercise, Colonel Hovhannes Vardanyan, who heads Armenia's Air Force Department, confirmed, saying, quote, "We are looking at modernizing our Su30s with the help of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and it has a lot of expertise in this field," unquote. Remember, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has built nearly 200 Russian-origin fighters for the Indian Air Force under licensed production at its manufacturing division in Nasik. The Armenian Air Force chief discussed the possibility and possible collaboration with India's Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan at the International Defence Aviation Exposition 2024. According to Indian Defence News reports, the conversation is in the initial stages for HAL to upgrade Armenia's fleet. However, the four Su30s operated by Armenia are different from the Su30 MKIs in the Indian Air Force service. Moreover, the Armenian Su30s did not take part in the Nagorno-Karabakh war as they lacked critical weaponry and missiles. Armenia's pivot towards India marks a shift away from its traditional reliance on Russian military supplies, in part driven by tensions over Russia's war in Ukraine and alleged delay in arms deliveries from Russia to Armenia. Russia has also pivoted towards Azerbaijan since the Nagorno-Karabakh war, further complicating matters. This as Russia required Turkey's continued support to access the Black Sea, a country that has close links with Baku. Remember, India has been rapidly arming Armenia after rising tensions between the two Caucasus neighbors reached a tipping point as Azerbaijan recaptured the Armenian ethnic region of Nagorno-Karabakh in 2020 in a lightning military offensive. After the defeat, Armenia has become among the largest importers of Indian military equipment to prevent any further losses. Armenia had recently also shown interest in the Pralay missiles manufactured by the DRDO. The potential contract between India and Armenia will be profitable for the former nation, as the indigenous content in the Pralay missile is even higher when compared to the BrahMos supersonic missile given to the Philippines, thus ensuring timely deliveries from India. Manufactured for deployment at the line of actual control or LAC against China and the border against Pakistan, the Indian Pralay missile is nearly impossible to intercept due to combination of high-speed, quasi-ballistic trajectory and terminal maneuvering. India's first tactical quasi-ballistic missile powered by a solid propellant rocket motor has been developed indigenously by the DRDO and can also be launched from a mobile launcher. It is capable of carrying a warhead up to 350 to 700 kilograms and evade interceptor missiles, and has a strike range of 150 to 500 kilometers. But what weapons has Armenia already bought from India? Armenia placed an order for the Indian ATAGS or Advanced Towed Artillery Gun System in March 2024, which India also plans to deploy near the LAC with an eye on China. Armenia wants to procure 84 more ATAGs under a $155 million deal after an initial order of 6. The Indian ATAGs are designed for high mobility and rapid deployment. In 2023, Armenia also reportedly received the Pinaka Mk1 multiple launch rocket artillery systems from India. The Pinaka, with a range of nearly 40 kilometers, is a free-flight artillery rocket area bombardment system with a quick reaction time and high rate of fire up to 12 rockets in just 44 seconds. Known as the Indian HIMARS, extended range of Pinaka with a range of 45 to 70 kilometers has been tested, though the DRDO is developing a long-range Pinaka system with strike capabilities up to 200 kilometers. India's homegrown Akash anti-air or air defense system was also exported to Armenia at an estimated cost of 6,000 crore rupees. Manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited, Akash is a short-range, quick-reaction SAM system capable of air defense in 45-kilometer radius. So why is India arming Armenia in this conflict with Azerbaijan? The growing proximity and cooperation between Turkey, Pakistan and Azerbaijan are driving India and Armenia ever closer. Turkey and Pakistan have openly backed Azerbaijan's war and supplied it with weapons including armed drones against Armenia. Meanwhile, Azerbaijan and Turkey openly provoke and poke India and poke their nose in the Kashmir issue, which New Delhi strictly considers an internal matter. Now, the Modi government has decided to take a more proactive approach against this axis and has become one of the biggest supporters of Armenia, a country with which Bharat's ties go back to the 16th century. Modi 3.0 also aims to revive and connect its own ports to the Chabahar in Iran and then to Eurasia, Russia and Finland as part of the international North-South transport corridor. Armenia could become a big part of this renewed economic project. However, it is the continued Indian military support which may be the biggest boost for Armenia as it faces a battle for existence. Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and remember to subscribe to Inconnect News.